Hello there, and thank you for tuning into this video. In this video, I will be digging deeper into the things that you will receive if you decide to join me in the Health and Happiness virtual support group. Among the many things that you're going to receive workouts, you're going to receive superfood meals, you're going to receive accountability, several layers of accountability, you're going to receive meal plans, meal prep tips, recipes, your customized meal plan, you're going to receive self-love tactics, self-love exercises, prizes, gifts, and you're going to receive sustainable results. So let's now talk about a little bit more about those things. So the first thing I want to talk about is the workouts. You're going to receive more than 36 unique 20-minute workouts. These are my favorite workouts right now, and probably will be remaining my favorite workouts for quite some time because of the length that they are. 20 minutes is super convenient, and the fact that they are so freaking effective. This program has probably been the program that has gotten me the most, like, oh my god, Kel, you've lost so much, like you've transformed so much. Like this one has gotten me probably the most results because of how effective it is, and it's only 20 minutes a day. It's freaking amazing. Okay, the workouts themselves are super convenient. You can access them at home, you can access them at the gym. You just need Wi-Fi, and if you don't have Wi-Fi, you can download it to your phone for that one instance that you wanted to go, outside and you don't have Wi-Fi. That's one thing I love about these programs is you can work out outside. Okay, there's no complicated equipment. You just have your step, and again, also you can do the workout without the step. If you feel like the moves are too challenging with the step, take a break from the step, don't do it. You can also start your workout before you receive the step, which is super fun. Along with You're also going to receive tracking material like your dry erase wall tracker. There's a daily log journal, and you're also going to receive your step as well as your progress stickers. Okay, but before all of that, before we start working out, we're going to really flush out the beliefs that are holding you back. Because like if you heard my story before, I used to have a lot of self-loathing and a lot of self-esteem issues. I didn't believe that I deserved to feel better and look better, and that was a big problem, and I had to work through a lot of that garbage baggage before I could move forward and see the transformations that I see now. So that's definitely something that we're going to start working on ASAP and flushing through. And when you work through the Challenger questionnaire that I've sent you, you're going to see that there's some questions that are kind of digging into that topic for you so that we can work through those issues together. The next thing I want to talk about is the customized nutrition plan that you're going to be receiving. Okay, every single program that you'll have access to The next thing I want to talk about is the customized meal plan that you're going to be receiving. This meal plan is by far my favorite meal plan, and it is customizable to any and all programs. So whether you do a program on the network that we're working with, or whether you do another workout program, this meal plan is customizable and personalizable to any fitness that you're doing, which is why I love it so much, because you don't have to learn a new nutrition plan every time you start a new workout. You just have to modify the equation at the beginning, and then you figure out the new plan that you're supposed to eat on based on your goals and based on the level of activity that you're doing, because obviously your goals are always going to change, so your meal plan is going to change every once in a while, and that's okay. So we're obviously going to be going through that together one-on-one so that you know exactly what it's about, and then from there I'm going to provide you with meal prep tips, recipes, meal plans, everything that you need. On top of that, the great thing about this plan is it's super easy to follow, it's very easy to integrate into your life, and it's not about starving ourselves. When we hear nutrition plan, we automatically think diet. This is not a diet. You get to eat all the foods that you love. It's just about eating them in the right portions, sometimes maybe substituting a healthier option, but you still get treats, you still get wine, you still get chocolate. It's just about knowing the right portions and being educated, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you. Okay, but I also just want to talk about, or just want to recognize that food now is not as high quality, like even whole foods are not as high quality. You don't get as many nutrients as we used to because of things like mass production and things like pesticides. So obviously there's a gap between the nutrients that we need and the nutrients that our body actually receives from our food. And because there's a gap, a chronic gap, I should say, or if they're, like if, especially if you're not eating very well. But because of that gap, that's usually why we experience things like low energy, injuries, improper digestion, constipation, and sometimes even disease and illnesses. So nutrition is huge. And that leads me into the next topic I want to talk about. And that's the 30 days of superfood meals that you're going to receive. And I mentioned this earlier. This is going to change your fucking life. Rated R video, sorry. To help us overcome the gap between what we need and what we're receiving from our foods because of things that are happening in our earth, like something we can't control, we created a product, a shake that is super fucking delicious, and it provides you with all of the nutrients that you need. It provides you with all of, I think there's 13 essential nutrients that are considered essential for in daily consumption for proper function. It has every single one of those nutrients, and it has more than the recommended dose. So you're receiving more than you need, which means you're going to be functioning at amazing function level. Like I mentioned, it's also delicious. So it gives you an amazing excuse to have chocolate for breakfast. I know some people out there are not shake people, and that's okay. But fucking try it. Like, it's 30 days. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. You can send back an empty bag if you don't like it and get your money back. But just try it and see how it changes how you feel, how it affects the way that your body digests food, the way that you go, the way that maybe your regularity, the way that your nails grow, your hair grows, like everything your body needs to properly grow will be fueled and properly supported because of the superfoods that you're going to be drinking and consuming. And there's honestly like 100 million different recipes. So if you can't find a recipe that you like, you didn't look hard enough, and we'll talk about that. But like, there are so many different options, so many different flavors, and there's vegan options available as well. So please keep an open mind about this, because trust me, it's going to change your fucking life. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is meal planning, meal prepping, tools, should I say, tips and motivation, and that, like I said, self-love and self-acceptance exercises. You're going to find these in several locations, 2 locations specifically. One in our fitness support group, so in the Health and Happiness support group on Facebook. And then secondly, you can also find tips of this nature on the Beachbody blog. So this is the first time I've actually said the word Beachbody in these videos. The first time I've given you an indication of what we're going to be working with. So if you've not heard of Beachbody, they are one of the leading industries in health and fitness right now. They have over 80 programs created. They have over 500 individual workouts, and you'll have access to every single one of these, which is why this system is so sustainable in the end, because you have access to literally the tool that you finish one and then you do the next one. So you can turn it into a lifestyle really easily, because honestly, healthy living is not about doing something for 30 days and then stopping. It's about doing it every single day, a little bit every single day. And that's why 20 minutes a day is so freaking convenient, because you could do 20 minutes a day every single day, That being said, about the sustainability piece, we also have access to, like I said, all of these workouts. There's over 500 individual workouts, over 80 workout programs, and there are various programs, various types of programs, from flexibility to strength training to martial arts, like it ranges, and also it ranges from fitness level, from beginner to advanced. So there's something for everyone, and there's something for every stage of the game. There's even things for, recovering injury people. Like, there's always a product or a program for you. It is just about figuring out which one's right for you. And that's why you have me. I'm here to help you set those goals and figure out what it is that you should be doing. And that's kind of going to lead me into the next thing that I wanted to talk about, and that's the access to my VIP support group and the accountability that you're going to receive and the one-on-one coaching that you're going to receive. Okay, so obviously that's a loaded topic, but starting with the accountability group, it's on Facebook. There is also a version that's not on Facebook. It's in our fitness tracker app, but the Facebook group is honestly the place to be, because there's the learning sections that they've added now, and you can go through all the units really, really clearly, and everything is honestly really organized on there. So I definitely recommend, if you don't have Facebook, create an account simply for this group, and then you can see some real results in accountability. So the group itself, like I said, it's a private Facebook group. It's a positive, supportive environment where it's peer-to-peer support, other people doing the same program as you or a different program. Sometimes we start at the same time, but this group is unique in that I want people to feel like they can explore their fitness journey no matter when it is. If they happen to not start at the same time as someone, start anytime, restart anytime. This group is a place for you to constantly come and share your fitness journey and share your struggles and share the things that maybe you don't want to share on public social media, but this is a safe place for you to share your goals, to share your struggles. This is not a place for you to come and share like body hate and hate on people or judge. Like, I don't want to see that shit. I just want to see the love that you have for yourself, or the love that you're trying to develop for yourself, and the love that you have for the other people in the group. Okay? You're going to see a lot of inspiration and tips and motivation in this group. Like I mentioned, the learning section is all organized by topic so that you can see the most results the quickest way, so that everything's organized there for you and you don't have to wonder where the fuck to find things. Other things that you will be receiving in the group is weekly meal plans, recipes, self-love, self-acceptance tips, self-care tips. You'll also receive friendships. Like I said, this is a peer-to-peer support group, and it doesn't work if you guys are not supporting each other and we're not all supporting each other. So the goal here is that everyone engages on each other's posts, and we share each other's, you share your stories and you share your experiences with each other. That way you can really come into that sense of community and realize that that is half the battle. If you watched the previous video where I introduced how I lost my 30 pounds, you know that one of the biggest reasons that I managed to reach my goal to lose 30 pounds, to be a crazy pole ninja, is because I had support from my best friend. I had someone there making sure that I was accountable, but also someone there who was doing it with me. Maybe sometimes she didn't feel accountable to herself, but because we were working out together, we had like a codependency, and it really helped me see success. And that is why this community works, because we become dependent on each other to see each other. And it's like, oh my God, if I don't work out, maybe this person won't work out, and that's what kept me going. The days that I didn't want to work out, I was like, oh, fuck, if I don't work out, she's not going to work out. And that's still what keeps me going in this group to this day, is I know if I don't work out, more than likely is that you won't work out in the group, or that you'll be like, if she skipped it, I can skip it. Obviously we all have days and reasons and injuries and things that sometimes we have to take a rest day here and there, but I know that when I show up for you guys and you guys show up for me, it makes everything so much easier, and that's why I do what I do, right? One other thing I want to talk about is and the last thing I kind of want to talk about with respect to the group itself is that you have the opportunity to win prizes. So because it's essentially a Facebook community where you post things and people engage and share, every single month there's a winner for the person who engages the most in the group, and they win a prize, and they'll have a choice of 3 or 4 items that they can choose from. Cute little things, functional items, things that interest them, because I know what you guys are interested in, obviously. So I'm going to be allowing you guys to choose a little gift for yourself, but there's going to be one winner a month. That way it can help you guys also stay accountable to your fitness journey in that sense. Like, man, I got to do my workout so I can post my video or post my selfie, and then that way I'm that much closer to winning perhaps the prize. Okay. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the layers of accountability that you're going to have here. So obviously the Facebook group is probably the biggest layer of accountability. If you're not that active on social media, perhaps it won't feel that accountable, or it won't feel that big for you, but that's why there's multiple layers of accountability. So that's one, the peer-to-peer support and accountability. Next, there's personal accountability, right? Because you are a grown-ass woman and a grown-ass man. You have the power to do this within yourself. I know that you have the power to do this within yourself, and I'm simply here to help you find that will and find that power. So that being said, with respect to personal accountability, you're going to have access to a fitness tracking app as well as a nutrition tracking app. That way it's really, really easy to figure out, this is how many times this is what I ate today, this is what else I have to eat today, because the app itself is going to tell you this is what you have to eat once you do the calculation that we talk about. And then it's also going to tell you, based on the inputs that you're doing, this is what you have left to eat, which makes it so much easier. Like I I'm bad. Occasionally I don't meal plan. So then I'm eating on, I'm making up my meal plan every single day on the go. But because of this app, it makes it really easy to stick to my portions and stick to my meal plan because I know what I've ingested and I know what's left. So there's a nutrition app for tracking and there's a fitness app for tracking. So the fitness app is also really, really amazing because it allows you to track your measurements, your weight, your progress photos, as well as it just allows you to track your workouts and to see how much effort you've put into your journey, so that maybe one day, maybe you're like, oh, I'm going to take a week off. But then you see like, man, I just did 4 weeks straight without, missing a day. I'm amazing. I'm not going to take a week off. Why should I? Because you can keep going. Like I said, it's not about doing 30 days and stopping. It is about doing 30 days, realizing how fucking amazing you are, and then continuing on with the next 30 days and then the next 30 days until the end of time. Because health is a long-term investment. If you want to feel good for the rest of your life, you have to put in the work for the rest of your life. And that's just the simple truth. But that's why I'm hosting these groups, is to help you stay accountable for as long as possible. Because when you sign up with me, I'm not going to go anywhere. Like, your health and fitness journey is lifelong. So I will be here as long as you would like me. But I intend to be running my business for the rest of time. So I will be here holding you accountable, holding these groups, exploring all the beautiful products and programs that are going to be launched. Okay, so that is a little bit to do with the coach accountability side. So like I said, you have the personal accountability with those apps, and then you're going to have me as your accountability as well. You can request to have daily check-ins with me, like I can text you every single day, or if you only need like a weekly personal check-in, that's fine too. Obviously, my one-on-one coaching and accountability is different based on every person and their needs. Some people, like I said, need a check-in every single day, and some people are like, whatever, text me every week or month and, like check in with me in 2 weeks, So it really depends on you and your needs. But those are the 3 main accountability tools that you're going to have. The group accountability, the personal accountability where you can see your physical progress, as well as the coaching accountability with me one-on-one. And like I said, that support and guidance is, unlimited, because your goals are, ideally to live long and forever, you know what I mean? Like to have a long and happy life. So obviously I'm going to help you do that for as long as possible. That being said as well, you're going to have access to this gigantic library of workouts that I mentioned to for a year. Your initial sign-up cost lasts you for the entire year for these workouts. So don't feel like, holy shit, I'm going to have to pay huge amounts of money every single month. You don't. You have one initial cost that is mandatory, and everything else is optional. And we will talk about all that when we talk about more details about cost personally one-on-one. I'm not going to get into cost details now because that's going to take a whole other 25 minutes of video, and I don't want to do that to you. But like I said, it's a year-long access to these workouts. So that's like over $6,000 in value. P the fuck S. Okay? 2 other things really quickly. So I already mentioned prizes and gifts. So obviously, like I said, there's going to be a monthly little prize for the most engaging challenger in the group. And as well, you're also going to, you also have, as well, you also will receive a free t-shirt for every single program that you finish. So it doesn't matter if you repeat the same program a million times in a row. As long as you continue to take before and after pictures every single time you start and finish, you will get a new t-shirt, because you're getting consistent, you're constantly doing it again, and you're getting new results. You also need your before and after weight, I think, but those are like the only 2 mandatory things that you need, is before and after picture and your starting weight and your finishing weight. And then you have to answer some questions like, how did you feel? What did you experience? What, and different things of that nature. But you get a free t-shirt every single time from Beachbody, as well as you have the opportunity to win cash prizes. Okay, they do a challenge every single month, the Beachbody challenge, where they review all the results, they review the stories, and they choose a winner every single month who gets to win cash prizes. And it is not a small number. Like, yeah, the prizes range in cash number, but the ultimate winner wins an abundance of money. Okay, it is insane, and it is definitely something that anyone has the possibility of doing. I remember when I did my first, I think it was my first or second program. It was a 60-day program. I ended up losing, I don't think I lost a terrible amount of weight. I think it was like maybe 8 or 10 pounds. But I really slimmed and toned down. And, it was only like 4 years ago, and like I said, I only had 5 or 10 pounds to lose, but it was noticeable in certain places, and it really, like, my transformation was insane because I went from like chubby to like super cut and chiseled. Okay, and from that result, I was approached for this Beachbody challenge. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not anyone special. I'm just a regular old person, and I got approached for my results. So if I could do it, you can fucking do it. Okay, and that's my biggest thing here, is to help you believe in yourself the way that I believe in you, because I know that you have the power to change your life if you just allowed yourself to be who you were meant to be and to experience the beautiful things that life has to offer you. Okay, so that's everything I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for bearing with me and watching all this video. I realized it was a little bit longer than I intended. Okay, there obviously is going to be some questions that you have to ask me, and that's totally amazing. Ask them in the comments if you want, and that way other people can benefit from the answers. If you're not comfortable with that, shoot me an email, kellya@live.ca. That's KELLYA@live.ca. Or you can send me a message in the back end of my channel. And that being said, thank you again for tuning into this video. I would love to know also what resonated with you the most from this video. Was it hearing a little bit about my story again? Was it something about the challenge itself or the challenge group itself? Was it something about the workouts? Was it about the tracking system? Was it about the library of workouts? Was it maybe something about what I do as a coach? Like, tell me what resonated the most with you, because I would love to know, and I just would love to know, like, get to know you a little bit better on that sense too. That being said, you're probably wondering, how much is this all going to cost? How much do I have to pay? La la la. It's pennies compared to what you're expecting. Okay, I told you, you have a value of over $6,000 coming at you for pennies. It's absolutely pennies. I'm not going to give you a number because everyone's price will be different. I don't want to scare anyone. So that being said, once you've watched this video, there's 2 things that I need you to do. 1, there's a questionnaire that I need you to fill out, and the link is going to be in the details of this video. Secondly, I need you to let me know that you watched this video and let me know what resonated with you, or what concerns you might have left, or perhaps what questions you might have. So let me know. That way I can help you work through them and we can get started ASAP. Okay, like I said, you can start anytime, but the sooner you start, the sooner you get results. And I can't remember, I heard this quote somewhere, and it was something like, yes, it's hard, but quitting is not going to make it happen any faster. So if you want to feel the way that you want to feel, you got to put in the friggin' work, and I'm here to help you do it. So let's do it, and I will see you guys soon, or I'll talk to you soon. Thank you again for checking in with this video and bearing with my F-bombs every once in a while. That being said, I love you. Have a fantastic night, and I will catch you next time.